Hi everybody, today we're going to do a pop art word in the style of Roy Lichtenstein, and it could be any word you want, like zip, bang, pow, zoom, pop, up to you. Wow. But first, I like to practice. If you're not good at making block letters, practice on a piece of scrap paper first. So capital letters, because that's what they use in comic strips and comic books. They write capital letters. So I'm drawing with a pencil, and then I'm going to go around it with my Sharpie, and then I can go in and erase the pencil. So if you have trouble writing block letters, that's a good way to do it. Just draw it with a pencil first, then outline it with a Sharpie, and then you can color in your block letters. If it's got a hole in it, you can do those holes, and then go around the outside. So this is just practice right now, and then don't forget to erase the pencil inside. But if you already know how to write block letters, then you don't need to practice it. But I'm going to put my name on the back of my paper, and then I'm also going to write for remote. Flip it over, and then I will write I'm going to do the word zoom. So I'm going to do it in block letters. And like I said, you could do it in pencil first, but you don't have to. If you're good at writing block letters, just go for it. But they do need to be capitals. And they do need to be like a dark marker with a black outline. And you could even overlap your letters if you want to. Kind of makes it look like some are in front of others. So there's the word zoom. But pick the word you want to do. It's up to you. And then the next step is we would do like a zigzag around it. And then we could do other lines coming out, like this. Make it look like an explosion. And it's up to you how you color this in. I'm going to use primary colors because I want it to look like an old comic strip, or like it's from an old comic book. But there we go. So now I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to use markers because I feel like they're bright and flat. Okay, so now that I have my letters colored in, I'm going to switch to a different color. Color in the negative space around it. And just go real slow and careful when you color. And try to get your whole area colored in so there's no more white. And don't forget the negative space. Like the little holes inside letters, or the spaces between the letters. Alright, so now I'm going to start working on the background. Alright, so once again, pick a word. We want block letters. We want big bold shapes. Dark black outline. I'm using primary colors for this. I'm coloring in really neatly and solidly. I'm not trying to create any kind of shading or anything like that, but back in 1879, this guy named Benjamin Day came up with this way of printing things that would use like lots of little dots. So if you looked at a comic strip from a long time ago up close, it would look like a color, but when you get close, it would just be a bunch of dots up close. So your eyes would mix them. It's called optical mixing. And it was started by a guy named Ben Day, so they call them Ben Day dots. So if you wanted green, what you would do is print with yellow, and then you'd put blue dots on top of it. Your eyes would mix it from far away, and it would look green. So they did that in comic strips and comic books. Roy Lichtenstein liked that, so he would put like lots of little dots on his paintings like this, and they're called Ben Day dots because a guy named Benjamin Day came up with it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going in and putting a different color on top of a different area, and I'm just gonna, anytime there's yellow, I'm gonna put blue dots on top of it. So this is just one more thing I want you to do for this Roy Lichtenstein project. Just fill up this area with Ben Day dots. It's gonna make it look like a Roy Lichtenstein picture. So there we go. Pop art, word drawing in the style of Roy Lichtenstein. Work hard, have fun.